Hi everybody, this is Donnie. Welcome to my channel today. I hope everybody's doing very well, staying healthy, happy, lots of stuff out there going on. But we're here today to do a plan with me video. I am using my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner, and I'm using a kit from Print Petticoat Bandit called To Aussie with Love. Now, this kit came out a month or two ago. I think it's probably back in January when I got it, as a kit that was specifically to donate to Australia while they had those wildfires. It is a foil ready kit, so you can foil it if you want to, and I did. I used holographic foil on this one. I've also got some other gorgeous stuff, so let's just get started. Okay, there's the kit, and I'm going to leave it where it's at right now so you can kind of see everything I'm looking at and talking about. I've got a couple of glitter clips from the Creative Bee, a palm clip I made, a pretty little bead clip from Hearts by Emma, and anything else you see that's like in the pockets or stuck onto my planner, those are just some stickers I made myself. I'll list a video of my setup for this particular planner so that you can look and get all the information about the other stuff you see. I'm using Simply Gilded washi tape. That whole thing is full of Simply Gilded. Thought those colors went really well with this kit. This was a joy to work with. It was so cute, beautiful. That hollow, I think I nailed it with the holographic. Look at all the different stickers. Look at that bottom washi. I usually don't like greens very much, but with purple and pink, I really love it. Look, everything's foiled. There's so much in this kit. I have plenty left over to use, like in my B6, and to use also for my print impression weeks. Gorgeous floral watercolors, lots of foiling going on there with bow headers and confetti headers. Even the notes and stuff are just, everything is fantastic. If I wanted a kit that had tons of foil, this one definitely hit that. Look at all that extra washi strips, all kinds of icons. They're foiled. There's lots going on in this kit, and let's get started because honestly, we're gonna have fun with this one. I'm gonna pull out my inserts for March. I'm going to get going here. I already did that, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and start by laying the bottom washi because I like seeing my bottom washi while I'm working. So I usually try to lay that down first. I'm also trying to decide as I look at this what I can use for the sidebar. Lots of stuff goes through my mind as I'm working on just starting because I want to kind of have a plan as I go, and I don't know, maybe that's just me, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and start by laying down the left page, and I'm going to lay down the foiled bows strip that she included with the kit. There were two different widths, is that right? Widths of washi tape, and I'm just going to use both of them because why not? They're gorgeous. They're already foiled. I'm just going to use them. I did not need to add washi tape to the bottom washi section. And then I'm going to put the dates on the weekdays. Actually, I'm going to lay them down first, I guess. I forget. It was yesterday that I recorded it, and so today, I filmed it yesterday and I'm editing and voiceover today. It takes so long for my phone and the cloud and then my computer to upload and download, and then I have to edit, and then I have to voiceover. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on. I love doing these though. This is so much fun. I don't know if y'all, by the way, if you hear anything in the background, I have always tried to zero out any of the live noises that are on here. But I told my husband at one point, if you need to come in, all I'm doing is videoing my Plan With Me video. And you can talk to me. So if by chance he comes in and you hear something about, well, I was outside and I did this on the hillside and cut down all these trees or whatever. If you hear that kind of stuff in the background, it's because it did not cut all that noise out, that sound out. But I too try to do a voiceover because he comes and goes. This is the basement of our house where I have my craft room, and I've got to, be able to wash clothes, do laundry, and things like that. Sometimes the fireplace is going, sometimes the heat. I have a heater that makes noise when it blows. So anyway, if you hear any of those types of noises, that's what that is. After I've finished the dates, I'm going to go ahead and do the weekend banner. I'm using this is one of those washi tapes that she had that has all of the ombre colors in it, like a rainbow ombre. Again, y'all, you know me. I cannot remember names very well. I don't do well with that kind of stuff. But it was a beautiful one with holographic foiling on it. So I pulled those out thinking that they would look good with this kit. I also have just the plain hollow, some purples and pinks. So as the inverted, is that what that one's called? One of my very favorites. And I just picked some more up on one of the last releases that she had. I noticed that there was some there, so I got another couple of rolls of it. So I was excited to get some of that, especially at this particular time point in our nation's history, to be able to do a little bit of that and have it on hand. There's not going to be a lot more I'll discuss about that. Everybody just has to do what they need to do to stay safe, and we are also doing the same. And I missed my little grandson's second birthday party. We could not travel, of course, and so we're home, but hopefully we'll get to catch up with them pretty soon. My son's a nurse. Pray for him, if you would, to stay safe and not get anything or carry anything. He's being very, very cautious. And there are plans of how to keep the family safe too, so no worries on that part, but unless it's not caught, that's the only thing. So of course that's heavy on my mind a lot, so if y'all would pray for him, I would appreciate it, and his family. I'm gonna continue on. And again, I noticed I'm doing this. I thought about this last night as I was remembering my weekend banner, as I was looking at a Plan With Me video somebody else had done, and I'm like, why don't I try it a different way? Why don't I just lay pretty washi from left to right and just, not put the same thing on each side of the middle. But I guess it's just my nature. I don't know. I just feel like I have to have it equal on both sides. And I don't know. I've tried it the other way and was cognizant that I did it the other way. Maybe I really need to think about it. But see, I just have to make sure everything looks good. I'm just weird that way. Is that too much information? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just trim off the excess. I try really hard not to have too much excess tape. I like to save what I have since it's kind of expensive. So pull those little pieces off, and then I'll put the headers on and pick out which ones I want to use. There were so many choices. This was a delight, like I said earlier. The kit was a delight to work with. Being able to make choices, have choices, that was a biggie. I had so many choices. It was so fun. So, which ones am I going to use? Well, I've got the ones that have the decor on the background there. Those pretty watercolors in the background with a single bow that was foiled. There's a lineup of bows on some of them, that 3 different colors of those I can pick from. And then there's the confetti ones in 3 different colors, but everything was foiled. So I decided to use one of each of those particular colors. I've got the one that had the decor on the background. I picked one of the bows and one of the confetti. So just going back and forth, and I'm doing those 3 back and forth all the way across, and then I'll continue to do the same thing as I lay down stickers. And I needed to move that little banner sticker up higher to get that correct. And then I had a little problem, and this is because the cutter on my machine, the blade, was old. As I cut this kit, I have replaced that blade since then, but the tops and bottoms of some of the stickers were still stuck. They did not cut through all the way, and I have thankfully remedied that since then, but I had to do a little bit of sticker surgery, is that what they call that? And I ripped it when I pulled it off, but I was bound and determined to use that gorgeous Hello Weekend script sticker from the kit that was foiled. And today, by the way, was the first day that we had above 70 degrees in our area. I put on my summer clothes and sat on my porch. I even cleaned up my porch and got it ready for sitting, because I kind of think I'm going to be spending a lot of time on the porch this year. I'm going to be home a lot, evidently, and so why not have a pretty outdoor space I can sit on, you know, and enjoy some fresh breezes. I think that's going to be critical. Sunshine and fresh air to everything getting back to normal. I'm working on the sidebar now. I've already chosen a sidebar sticker from the kit for the full box area. I've put the extra little piece that comes with the days of the week sticker, because there's 7 days, you know, there's usually an 8th spot. She made a light pink box in that exact same size. So I laid that at the top of my full box. I put a little scalloped header above that, and then a flag on top of that. And then I pulled out that March script sticker that's foiled. I made a whole bunch of those. I make one set every couple of years. It looks like that's kind of what I've been doing. And they last a long time, so that's always good. Usually in December, January is when I kind of do tons of foiling. It seems like that's kind of what I've been doing. As spring comes, I want to do more and more kits that are flowery and all. I'm done with winter kits. I don't care if it snows here again. I'm done with winter. I am doing florals. I do florals as much as possible, even in the winter time. It's my favorite decor, I guess. I don't know what other word to call that, style, whatever. But this kit was perfect. It would have been great also in January when it first came out. I would have used it, but I just forgot about it. I set the kit aside somewhere and didn't see it again. And then also I was doing some other kits that somebody had sent me, so that just kind of got pushed aside. But this is a good time to do it. This is the week, by the way, of St. Patrick's Day, and because this kit had a lot of green in it, it really lent itself to being perfect for this particular week, and that's why I chose it. I was having a hard time getting that particular sticker straight. I think I lifted it 4 times trying to get it right. Finally I decided, which still I haven't got there yet, I'm trying to make it right. Finally I decided to just leave it. It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect, but it doesn't bother me in the long run. It's not going to bother me, and I really don't care that much. I like for it to be straight, but I can't waste any more time doing that. I decided not to use the 2 girls. I will use one of them in my print impression weeks journaling. I usually just use one full box in it, so I'll use one of the girls in it and a lot of these leftover stickers in it coming up. I have I've done it. I keep doing my plans in there and keep up with laying the stickers down, but recently I've had some other things that I had wanted to share, like the setups for my A5 wide clouds. And so that took precedence over me doing the print impression weeks. So if you're wondering why I haven't done those lately, that's why. Like I said earlier, it just takes so long to upload to the cloud from my phone. It takes all night, and then the next day I have to come in here and get my computer going as soon as I can and start downloading things from the cloud to the computer so that I can do this voiceover and stuff. And it takes hours. So because of that, it's like 4 days just to do 2 videos, and sometimes longer depending on if we go anywhere or do anything. So maybe I can do more in the upcoming weeks than I had been doing. Since we're not going anywhere, I decided as I started my day by day to pull a little stack of the pages from the kit that I'm going to use every single day. For example, on Monday, I have the full box, I have the checklist, and then the headers that go on that, as well as a half box and a quarter or third box. I can't tell what that is. I think it was a third box and then a quarter box also fit, something like that, or one of the labels maybe is what I used, back and forth on those. So I was trying to figure out which sizes were going to fit, and then as I kind of got my little, got it in gear, I realized I could put everything for one day, as you see on my hand, full box, checklist, headers, all that, and just kind of keep an eyeball out, kind of how, I don't want a full box next to a full box. I wanted to kind of spread them out. Same thing with the checklist, and you'll see me as I go along here move those around to get them right. And once I kind of got that, not a habit, what would you call it, that little, I don't know what to even call that, but as I got it going day by day, it became quite easy to do each day so that it looked really good next to the previous day. So because the full boxes had pink backgrounds and green backgrounds, I decided to take one, pink background first, then the green. I made sure the green was on St. Patrick's Day. Not that we really celebrated or anything. That's probably the most I did with green on that Tuesday. But anyway, I thought it was just kind of fun to try it this way. I've done it before like this because it kind of works for me the way I think, having everything stuck on my hand. And then I'm not looking through all the pages of the kit trying to say to myself, oh, what do I need next? What am I going to use or choose? Because there's just so much to choose from. So I limited myself to these style types, whatever, of stickers so that I could actually lay a day down easily. And that's a lot of words to try to describe what I was doing. Okay, that'll take us through Wednesday, that first half of the week. And straighten things up. And I was really excited with the way it turned out. I loved it. I thought it turned out really cute. Unless I hold that sheet up in front of me, I can't sometimes tell if they're straight. So I'll pick the next full box, the next headers that I need, and get a checklist, pick out my half boxes and quarter boxes and third boxes or whatever they are. Stick those all on my hand. Some of the stickers had designs on them and some were just solid colors. So I tried to mix those up too so that I wouldn't have all designs on one day or something like that. I tried to kind of go back and forth on those. I was going to mention my fingernails real quick because somebody had said something to me about that. I have decided at this point in time was a really good time for me to do this. I had been for the last year or so using gel polishes and polygel form of, I guess I'll just say fake nails because I can't think of what else they're called, for the base of my nails. And all of that stuff has to be drilled off with a drill. And I have all that stuff here at my house. I'm not a beautician. I am not licensed in any way to like do other people's stuff, but I'm going to do my own, and that's just the way I am. I teach myself how to do a lot of stuff, so I figured I could do my own nails, and it's been a big process. It really has, but I've enjoyed it. And this last time that I did that, I ended up with a sore finger. I could not get it to quit hurting. So I decided it was a real good time to just take it all off and use old, regular, old-fashioned fingernail polish if I was going to do my nails. So I want all of my nails to grow out and all be natural again underneath so that I can maybe start over again. We'll see. Don't know if it's going to be worth it or not to me now that I've tried the process and I've used tons of polish and tons of polygel. I still have tons of it on hand, so I may go ahead and try it again. I haven't bought anything new in a long time because I just have so much. But anyway, I needed to keep my nails short so I could keep cutting them as they grew back out again. So that's why you see short nails, and they probably don't look that great right now. So sorry about that, but I do need to take some time and just kind of let them grow back out. I don't know if I've been doing something wrong or what, but I didn't want to go there again. So that's why. I've been doing tons of laundry. Are y'all finding yourselves like doing all the catch-up stuff that, you know, winter into spring, of course, means you have to do all the sheets and blankets and switch things out from flannel to cotton or whatever you got. And so we did that last night. We got real busy and kind of redid the sheets and blankets on the bed. So I had been washing all of that this morning and trying to get all that cleared up. I have got so much laundry done, and now we just have to put it all away, which is a really good feeling. Get that done. I've been taking my time trying to make sure to keep everything clean like we're all supposed to do. Been washing my hands even more than I ordinarily do, and I'm really kind of like overboard on washing my hands, which is why I have I don't know if y'all could see that little sore on my left pinky there on my hand. I accidentally banged my hand against a door, and oh my goodness, that hurt. But I felt like I had broken my knuckle. Thankfully, it just left a little mark, so that's what that is, if y'all happen to notice that. And it's fine now. It's almost gone, and I'm glad I didn't do anything worse to it. But I am known for hitting my hands on stuff. I don't like swing my arms around a whole lot while I'm walking, but evidently I did that time. And I'm pretty good about keeping up with my kitchen sink, making sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher ready to go and not just sitting in the sink. I've always hated when I get lazy and have allowed that to happen for overnight, and I'm not doing that anymore. It's just not a time to get sick, even with a common cold. I don't want us to be sick, so I am taking extra precautions, and we're making sure that we keep, you know, the dishes put where they need to be, and the sink, I scour it every morning. I have super hot water that I'm using, and then the disinfectant, so that we don't have, hopefully, we don't have any illness. And since we're staying home, it's not like we're going to catch anything, but we could just kind of get sick, you know, with a cold or something if we're not careful. So I think everybody's trying to be cognizant of the fact that those types of illnesses are going to happen. We're going to get sick, possibly with just a regular cold or something, but we aren't going to be out and about to get sick with anything else. So as I look through the rest of my kit, I'm looking for icons and decor and things that I can use. I'm pulling the little bows, the bow clips out of the kit, and some of them, like I said, my little cutting machine here, my Silhouette, I did not change the blade out of till after I had done this kit. So I had to do a little surgery on a few of those stickers that I pulled. And now I'm going to lay down foiled icons and little bows and such and decorate all the boxes here. So that's what I'm doing next. I did finish catching up in my A5 wide inserts. These are the Jacinia printables inserts that I use. They are absolutely perfect to me. Rarely do I not say something good about what I'm using, because I usually find what I like. And these are so perfect. They have very, very light lines, as one of the original Erin Condren used to have, so that you could lay down a header in an exact spot and then put a full box with it. And that's, to me, one of the jewels of having this style of insert, is she had done that. And I am now hardly using whiteout, and only if I happen to see that line coming through a white background, for example on a sidebar or something. So if y'all are interested in what I'm using, I'll have that listed below as well. But now I'm just laying down pretty little icons and things. I had caught up with all of my inserts. They all now have been what is that called? The spreads are all done on them up through this week, and now the next week, because today happens to be Friday, I'll be doing that next and staying caught up. Now, according to my what is this editing software, my husband had just walked in the door, so if you hear anything in the background, I'm seeing a big spike in the voice of the original track. So if you heard anything, that was him coming in from outside. So anyway, I've got my little koala bears on here, got those pretty florals and those gorgeous colors. This was a jewel of a kit. It was so much fun to use. I thoroughly, if y'all have not used anything from Petticoat Bandit, check out her shop. I don't have a code, but I'm sure they're out there. I know she has sales sometimes as well. You might sign up to her shop and see if you get a discount code. But didn't that turn out pretty? I was real excited about that. I'm going to put the clips in whatever. I forgot a pin gem this time, and I actually had a green pin gem I could have used. So I was kind of ticked off when I first saw that I had missed out on that. When I first looked at the video as it downloaded, it's like, I forgot my pin gem. But I do have a pretty one that would go perfect with this. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. Anyway, here's the finale. It's really pretty. I loved the sidebar. I loved the weekend banner. I just think it turned out gorgeous. Let me just slow motion for you, show it to you in all its glory and all the foil. It looks silver, doesn't it? It's actually holographic. It does kind of look silver though. There, you can see it on that Sunday sticker. Isn't that nice? I love those colors with holo. It was a perfect choice. Those florals were beautiful. And by the way, Thursday was my grandson's 2nd birthday. So I'll put the little koala on his birthday. And I think it's the first day of spring as well. So happy spring to you all. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't talk your ears off. You might need those for other video watching. I hope you all stay safe, healthy, happy. I hope you find something fun to do. Pick up your planners and put some stickers down. And have a great rest of the week. Y'all take care. And thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.